3, 4. D-Day mates, grab a stubby and sit down. You reckon the most wild thing in North Korea is them chucking missiles around? Yeah, nah. Today we're yarning about the real life Game of Thrones up in Pyongyang. This is a dead set crazy story about backstabbing power and making a bloke completely vanish off the face of the earth. The main character, Kim Jong-un's uncle, Jang Song-fake, who used to be the second top dog in the whole country. But before we get to how he cocked it, you're probably wondering, who the bloody hell is this Jang bloke? And how'd he get so much pull in a place that only cares about bloodlines? Mate, it's basically a hardcore North Korean soap opera. Back in the 60s, Jang was the big man on campus at Pyongyang Uni. Tall, decent looking, could drink like a fish and played a mean accordion. He was an absolute weapon, and guess what? This cheeky bugger managed to pull the most untouchable Sheila in the country. Kim Il-sung's favorite daughter, Kim's own auntie, Kim Kyung-hui. When the supreme granddad Kim Il-sung found out, he absolutely spat the dummy. My precious royal daughter getting hitched to some bloke from the sticks. Tell him he's dreaming. So he banishes poor old Jang to some whoop-whoop uni miles away, reckoning that it'd kill the romance. But old mate didn't count on his daughter being a stubborn piece of work. The Sheila didn't give a rat's ass about the rules. Every weekend she'd jump in her car and fang it 100 k's down the dirt tracks just to see him. She kicked up such a massive stink that even the supreme leader had to throw in the towel. By 1972 they got hitched and Jang snagged himself the ultimate golden ticket into the biggest mob family in the country. Once he was in with the top brass, Jang was off like a frog in a sock. He was a smooth operator, kept the missus happy, and became the ultimate drinking buddy and right-hand man to Kim Jong-un's old man, Kim Jong-il. Over the years he got his mitts on all the cash, coal exports, foreign bucks, and hooked his mates up with top jobs. By the time young Kim Jong-un took the reins, Jang wasn't just the uncle anymore. He was basically running the whole bloody show. But power makes you cocky, mate. Jang didn't realize that being the top dog's sidekick was gonna paint a massive target on his back. Fast forward to 2013, young Kim is in the big chair. Jang is strutting around like he owns the joint. But you can't have two blokes driving the ute right, especially not a young boss who's paranoid his uncle's gonna roll him. So the biggest clean out in history kicks off. Now there was this absolutely feral rumor going round about how Jang cocked it. Word on the street was they stripped him starkers, chucked him in a massive cage and let loose 120 starving pig dogs that hadn't had a feed in 3 days. They reckon they ate him alive while Kim and his mates watched with a cold one. Sounds like a ripper of a horror movie, eh? Well, hold your horses, cause it was a load of pure bull dust, the whole eaten by dogs. Yarn was literally just some bloke taking the piss on Chinese social media. The Western news swallowed it hook, line and sinker. But the truth, mate, it's actually way more cooked. The spies reckon Jang was dragged out to a military academy, and the firing squad didn't just use standard rifles, nah, they whipped out bloody anti-aircraft guns. You know, the massive flak cannons used to shoot down planes. They pointed them at the bloke, yeah, bang, bang, see you later, mate. Think they stopped there? Yeah, nah, the boss was so ropeable he decided to scrub Jang out of existence. It was like Thanos clicked his fingers. They went through every old photo, documentary and news clip, and literally photoshopped the bloke out like he never even breathed North Korean air. Goes to show, being a big shot politician up there is a dead set mugs game. Not even the family's safe from the flak cannons. Next time you're whinging about the wankers at your work, just remember Jang and be glad your boss doesn't have